Today I'm going to take you on a ride to make this Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. I use an Overmax X Monster chassis as base. So, let's unbox it first. Overmaxx is a Polish RC company, and for the price you have to pay, it's not bad at all. It got fully independent suspension, a 7.4 lithium ion battery, 360 motor, and yeah, it's not bad. It's really not bad for that price. It's got a built-in receiver with ASC, metal drive shaft and metal axles. So, let's take it for a test drive. Just stock out of the box, it's very fast. But you are here to see how I transform it to a Jeep Wrangler. I had a Jeep Wrangler body laying around for a couple of weeks and I thought maybe it fits on this chassis. Almost. I have to grind a lot of material to make it fit. Make a new post to hold the body up. Nice. And why not adding LED lights? And while you're here, please subscribe, like or comment when you're liking this build. After I added the LEDs, it was time for a new color. I changed the color to black metallic. It's really shiny now. Now, let's add details like mirrors, a spare tire cover, wipers and lights, and added a real mesh grille. Then it was time to fit the body on the chassis and take it out for a little spin and see how it handles. This body is a lot heavier than the original one, so I'm curious how it handles now. It's still fast. I'm really surprised how good it handles and stops. Now, let's make a real metal bull bar on the front. After all this work, let's take it out on the gravel and let's see how it handles. Okay, let's add more lights, because more lights is better. And let's add some underglow, because why not? And adding some side markers and front fog lights. And what's a Jeep V8 without a big exhaust? So I'm adding a big boy. And because the body was heavier than the original one, I fitted some new springs. But now it's really bouncy, as you can see, so I have to adjust it and fine tune. But first, let's jump it. I added an external battery 9 volts for the lights, because the lights were draining the battery too much. Now it's time to clean everything, because it was really dusty. And because the body is a lot heavier than the original one, I added a little cooling fan on the motor, because it was getting really hot. And time to fine tune the suspension. On the rear I used the aftermarket ones, and on the front I used originals. It's time for some cooling holes, and I'm grinding out the windows. I wasn't happy with the cheap LEDs, so I bought a better set. You can change the color of the lights with a remote control. Or make the lights flash. And I made everything to work on a separate switch. But after all this work, I thought, the body is still too heavy. So, let's take it on a diet. And then it was time to make a soft top. I used real canvas. It's a lot lighter than plastic and it looks realistic. And about a week or two after bashing it a lot, it was time for some maintenance and cleaning everything. And now it's time for a new engine. Not because it was broken, but I just need more power. And I bought myself a pair of adjustable buckles. Everything I use in this build is from other companies, because Overmaxx doesn't support aftermarket parts. Now it's time to fit some 3D printed brakes for a more realistic look. Link in the description where you can buy these. Now it's time for some decals. And after all of these, I bought 2 new batteries, because the original one was empty about in 6 or 7 minutes. I hope these new ones are giving me a better range. I had to adjust the battery tray because this battery was a little bit bigger than the original. And don't worry, I'm going to change the shitty Tamiya plug. Let's take it out for a ride. in my neighbor's garden. It's really fun to drive now. It's powerful, it handles okay. And in the wet you can make some really nice power slides, as you can see. You can do donuts and do some drifting. So I'm happy with it. So, it's the Overmaxx chassis a good car? Yes, I think so. It's nice for beginners, and where you do a little bit adjusting, like I did, you can do these kind of things. It's really fun. But then, it was time to change the engine. The old engine was getting a little bit tired. So I'm adding a 540 engine. But after placing this engine, the ESC was getting really hot. So let's change it for better stuff. I bought myself a complete package from Epsima. A new receiver, a new transmitter, and it works okay. It even works with the original servo. Yes, it's getting crowded there. But now it handles like a dream. It has a lot of power. And is it worth it to change everything? For me personally, yeah, I think so. But if you just want a cheap RC car where you can have a lot of fun with, I recommend the Overmaxx 3.0 X Monster. I hope you had fun watching this. Please like, subscribe, share or comment, and I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.